The first quarter of the year is over. I decided to block my year into quarters this year. I don't know why, it just felt right. And I have sold 6 bags in the first quarter of the year, and I've purchased 2. We're gonna go over the first 3 bags that I've sold, and then we're going to go over the 2 that I've purchased and whether or not those were worth it, and then I'll share with you the last 3 that I have sold. Let's go ahead and start with the Coach Lana in the beautiful sage green color. I love this bag. It is a very casual bag and it's not necessarily my style, but it was really easy to use. So why did I sell it? I decided to sell this bag because I did home renovations a little over a year ago, and during those home renovations I only kept out a handful of bags. One of those was the Coach Lana, and I used the heck out of it to the point where I was kind of bored of it and I didn't want to reach for it anymore because I wanted to reach for the bags that were put away. So I decided to go ahead and sell this bag. I think I sold it for $230 shipped. I am the type of person that sells my bags under what I paid for them. I know that a lot of people will upcharge their bags, especially if it's a color that's not available anymore. That just feels dirty to me. I don't know why, but it does. So I went ahead and sold that bag for a price that I felt like was fair. The bag was in beautiful, great used condition. It didn't have any scratches or stains or anything like that. And although I do love that bag and I think it's beautiful, I am glad that she is with somebody who's going to use her a bit more. Bag number 2 was the RSVP Munchkin bag. It was so cute. It was in this beautiful, warm olive green color. And I actually sold that bag for 2 reasons. One, it was too small for me for my everyday use. It really became like a weekend or an evening out bag, and I just wasn't reaching for it enough. But also there was another olive green bag that I absolutely fell in love with and had every intention of adding to my collection. And so I decided to let go of the RSVP bag. I sold it for 200 bucks. It was, I think I sold it for 200. I'm pretty sure it's 200 bucks shipped. It was gorgeous, but it just didn't work for me because of the size. Bag number 3 that I sold was my Cala Jade bag. This was a big, huge black tote kind of style bag. I just never used it. It was too big, it was too heavy. It didn't really serve a purpose in my collection. It didn't serve a purpose in my wardrobe. The few times that I actually did use this bag, I used it very seldom. So it was just one of those things where it just didn't fit into my lifestyle and it was time for her to go. I think I paid around $700 for this bag and I sold it, I want to say, for around $175. I still don't have any regrets. I was really intrigued by the brand and I wanted to try it out, and I'm glad that I did. However, the bag just didn't work for me. If I would have gone for the medium or the small size, I think it would have worked out better, and I have considered repurchasing that bag in one of those sizes because it was a stunning bag. But I've decided to just kind of try out some new styles so far this year. Now let's get into the first bag that I purchased in 2026. I got this bag at the very beginning of the year, you guys. I honestly might have purchased it like January 1st, like very beginning of the year. It was discounted. I got it on sale. I think I paid $396 for it, and I have 0 regrets. I have used the heck out of this thing. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's comfortable on the shoulder and long shoulder and crossbody. She comes with 3 straps. So you have the shoulder strap, you have the chain strap, which is not comfortable. I would not ever wear it with that chain strap, you guys. And then it comes with the longer strap that can be crossbody or short or long shoulder rather. And it comes with that beautiful, gorgeous buckle. Now I knew that this style worked for me because I already own this bag in a different color, but I wasn't 100% sure on the warm olive color because my wardrobe is predominantly cool tones. I wear cool tones. I love cool tones. That's pretty much all I ever wear. But with this specific color, I was just so drawn to the rich gold with the warm greens, and it surprised me. I have used it quite a bit and I have zero regrets about this being the first bag I purchased of the year. Now you guys may or may not know this, but I actually put myself on a limit this year. I can only buy 6 bags total for the year. I can buy 1 bag per quarter, so that Coach bag was my first bag of the year for the first quarter of the year. I also am allowing myself to buy 1 bag for my wedding anniversary and 1 bag around my birthday month. So it doesn't have to be exactly on my birthday, but anytime that a bag releases around that time frame, I am allowing myself to buy a bag. So bag number 2 was in quarter 1. However, it was my anniversary bag and it could not be more perfect, you guys. This bag is stunning. It's so scrumptious and soft and it looks like it's so structured, but it's absolutely not. It is beautiful, so beautiful that I actually think that bag number 2 for quarter 2, so this is technically bag number 2, but for quarter 2, I get to buy 1 bag in quarter 2. I'm really considering another Tory Burch bag, if not this exact one in a different color. You guys, I've been bit. I've been bit by the Tory Burch bug. Tory Burch bag bug. Tory Burch. I had it right the first time. I've been bit by the Tory Burch bug, you guys. I just love this bag so much that I am intrigued. I want to see other bags from the brand. I want to try other bags from the brand. I want to see if the quality is just as good as Coach. From this one specific bag, the quality is just as good as Coach. So I'm really, really excited about Tory Burch, and I don't have any regrets so far about this purchase being my wedding anniversary purchase for the year. Bag number 4 that I sold so far in the first quarter of the year is actually my Bottega Veneta Jodie bag. This is something that I went back and forth on quite a bit, and I was really torn on whether or not I wanted to sell this bag. However, every single time I went to style the bag, I either went for something else or I would use it for a day and then switch out of it. And for me personally, that's a clear sign that I'm just not loving the bag. And I like to keep my bags at a minimum. I like to keep them under 30. It used to be under 20, and you guys, now it's under 30. We're growing. Anyhow, I like to keep them at a reasonable number that doesn't make me feel overwhelmed. So it was time for that beauty to go. And I have 0 regrets so far. I just sold it, so we shall see, but as of right now, I don't have any regrets, and I hope that the person that purchased it is using it and loving it so much more than I did. Bag number 5 was a dress up your purse bag. It was the Dress Up Your Purse Josette. I love that bag. I used the heck out of it, and kind of the same thing as the Lana 23. I just kind of got burnt out on it. It also was a colorway that I really wasn't reaching for. It held so much, and the leather quality was so scrumptious and so good, but I just decided that it wasn't for me anymore, and I wasn't reaching for it, and decided to move on from it. Bag number 6, I am just now remembering, is actually not a bag. It was a Louis Vuitton SLG, and it was the Louis Vuitton key pouch. I decided to let go of this because I have a Dress Up Your Purse key pouch, which I like so much more. The leather quality on the Dress Up Your Purse key pouch is very soft and supple, and it's really easy to get your keys in and out of, whereas the Louis Vuitton one that I had was canvas, and it was quite thick, stiff canvas, and I just preferred my Dress Up Your Purse version over the Louis Vuitton one. I had it sitting in my closet for over a year, and I just felt like it was a waste of money, and just like I said, it was just sitting there. I had no intentions of using it, so I went ahead and let that one go as well. 0 regrets. Like I said, it was just sitting in the cabinet. It was time for her to go. So let us all know down in the comments below, what are bags that you have sold this year, if any, and what are bags that you purchased? Are you guys doing a low buy year as well? Kind of low buy for me. Not really, but kind of. I'm just trying to be more intentional. Let's say intentional. Are you guys doing Are you guys doing an intentional year as well? I would like to know down in the comments below. Now, before you run off, if you have a little bit more time, I'm going to have a video linked here or here. I never remember what side it's on for you to check out next.